Hello, my dear friends. I know I'm 1 minute early. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll say hello. Hello. Here. And hello, dear friends. I missed you. We were not able to get online for the longest time. So now I'm here. I'm here. So how are you doing? I'm going to Tooth Fairy. Hi. You can hear me and you can see me. Well, hi Citrus. Cit- Citrus, is that the way you pronounce your name? Pray for the world. Yes, hello. Pray for the world. Hi, Nana, the Tooth Fairy. I know. But I'm here. And we're going to be talking about sweaters. I am, what? You're what, Nina? You're not from America? Yeah, a lot of people are not from America. And besides, oh, okay. From Greece. Oh, hi, Barbara. So it's so nice to see you. Thank you. We're going to be talking about sweaters. And my daughter's fine. She's the one that's censoring all the other stuff. Like Joanne's Web, she's the one that's censoring all those because I cannot talk and answer at the same time. So, hi, Marilyn. Okay. Jeannie, thank you. Anyway, we're going to be talking about sweaters, and we're having a knit along. See, that's the neck that is going to be made at the end. See, but it's a top down sweater. It means you start at the neck and let me get this thing out of the way. So you start at the neck and then you make your raglan sleeve and then you make it as long as you want it. And I wanted it really long and I wanted it really soft at the bottom because I do not want any tight sweaters around me. I want it really nice and soft. So that's the way it looks at the bottom. That's the way it looks on the sleeves. I hope you can see them. Let me see. Okay, I think you can see them. And that is the way one sleeve is looking. And I think I have enough because I measured from my neck to my wrist and it's 26 inches. So I'm almost ready to make the ribbing. And I really want my sleeve to be nice and soft around my wrist anyway. I do not want any tight stuff around me anymore. And with this pandemic, I guess a lot of people want soft stuff around them. Anyway, that's the way the sleeve looks. And see how I took off from the top. This is going to be taken care of. This little hole here is going to be taken care of later and I'll show you how. And then I took off every 4 rows. I took off for the sleeve. You see that? And of course I'm using 2 double pointed needles and I show you how to do that also. And that's my piece where I know where the center is. Anyway, this is what it is, and I think it's going to look very pretty. And for beginners, this is a sweater for beginners. It cannot be any simpler, Jeannie. This cannot be any simpler. Really, really, it's very, very basic. So, knitting sweaters, neck down, or vice. Well, the only con I have about knitting sweaters from the top down is that you do not have the support for this uh, for the shoulder that you would normally have. But we're going to be making a bottom to top sweater soon. But see this, your shoulder would be here. And of course it doesn't have the consistency that you would have when you make your sweater from the bottom to the top. But we have one like that, so please check it out. And anyway, let me tell you about the different types of sleeves that we have. See, I normally, when I knit from the bottom to the top, I knit and then take off whatever amount of stitches I need little by little until I have the width that I want for the shoulders. So if this is the bottom right here, I take off like half raglan and then go up, and then my sleeves I make, and then sew from here to there. So this is another type of sleeve, which is what we have for the raglan from the top down. And then this is the old type of sleeve that I disliked always. I absolutely disliked this kind of sleeve because it never comes out right when you sew it. So just telling you. And I have also different kinds of necks. So this is the V-neck, in which you have that center stitch, and then you pick up 4. And then of course when you have a sleeve like this, you can pick up your stitches around. Once you sew the top part here, you can pick up your stitches and sew and keep knitting, and then you sew this part, which is very simple. It's just about sewing that part, which is very nice. I'm sorry, I think I have movies that they had recommended to me, so that's what I had written on the top of the page. I didn't mean to, but it's there. I didn't think about erasing them. Anyway, uh, 42 page. Yes, the neck will be the last part. Let's see what you're asking. I'm doing the last thing that you showed me. Hey, okay, good for you. Pray for the world. Thank you very much. Pray for the world. I started knitting on the shawl again today. I will finish the coming. Okay. What else? During lockdown, oh yeah. Look, there's not really that much you can. I live in Texas, and we are not doing well. We have a lot of issues here. So the only thing that we can do actually is wear a mask wear your mask. It really, look, I have one here and I have explained this before. So this is the regular everyday mask that they sell. And I'm going to do this again. You fold it in half with the blue stuff out. You make a knot on each side there and there. See? And then you pop the middle and fold that for the nose. And then it really fits nicely because you don't have air coming in and then you put it around. So it really fits very nicely. Pop these in and it really saves a lot. Anyway, I'm so sorry to talk about this, but I have other things that I'm doing. So a friend of mine who's a doctor recommended that we get these little gadgets to find your levels of oxygen in the blood. Let me show you what this is. I'm sorry that this is, but see, mine is 96 with a whatever pulse that is. So it shows the level of oxygen going into your lungs. And so I think it's a good idea. Anyway, I'm just throwing those things in because everybody needs to be well, and I'm doing my best to be well. And I'm not going to be able to see my kids this year, and a lot of us will not. So anyway, that's the way it is. I am okay. I am okay. Thank you, Emma. So, Nana, yeah. I'm beginner with sweaters. You can plan a sweater for big. This is a sweater for beginners. This, Jeannie, this is a sweater for beginners. Okay, so let's see what other questions there are. I didn't mean to give you the finger. It's just that okay, I'll do it with this. Usually doctors take the middle finger to take your your oxygen levels. Anyway, I didn't mean to, but that's the way it is. Anyway. Anyway, thank you very much for your patience, and I hope, please do make your sweater. We have that knit along, and the last part will be the neck, because that is a very everybody has issues with the neck, how to pick up the stitches for the neck. And so not too much the sleeve, but the neck is like everybody's not wanting. But this is the way the sleeve looks. See how nice that looks. Anyway, so we're going to have the third part of the sweater on, I don't know, Anna. I think it's on the weekend. Nasty looking necks. I know a lot of people do. A lot of people have trouble doing the neck part. I know. So it's a matter of how to pick up your stitches. It's a matter of knowing which stitch to pick up and when. So a lot of times you have to, and then on this part of the neck, there's always that gap that looks so ugly, and you have to pick up that stitch from one side and from the other and make it go like so. So like that, you don't have that hole there. The same with the sleeve. With this stitch with the sleeve, see it? That one there. I need to show you how to get that one to close, because it's really very simple. It's a matter of picking up that stitch and twisted it in the back. See if you get that stitch there, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it online. So if you pick up that stitch in the back, you can close it. It's really not that difficult. It's just that all sleeves and all next to that. You just need to figure out how to weave that in the back later. Okay, closing my first. Sure you get this house. What, little brat? Is losing. Ah. Anyway, thank you very. Hi, Ricky. Portly men's sweater. Okay, well, we'll have to be working on a lot of sweaters because a lot of people. Your grandson swallowed his tooth? Anyway, we all have a lot of stuff to talk about. It's so nice that you do. And then we have 2 more weeks to go. Yes, we have the finishing of the sleeve and then the part of the neck. So we have 2 more weeks to go. This weekend and the next. Okay. Thank you very much for being with us. You people are so funny. You are so cute. You are so cute. I love you people. This is like a friendship get together. It is a site where you can tell everything you want, and nobody is going to say, "Oh no." I made a sweater when you were younger. I did. I made a lot of sweaters and I made a lot of boo boos. And so now I'll teach you several things. I'll teach you about several sweaters and the sleeves and the necks. Everybody has issues with the sleeves and the necks. Anyway, we will do that. But holidays, I don't know. Okay. Thank you so much, Tooth Fairy. Thank you. Where's Doug? I don't see Doug. Anyway, thank you very much for being with us. And I missed you, but we're here now. And I will see you next Wednesday, same time. And I love you all. And please be well. Please take care of yourselves. And stay safe. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.